she's living a lie. That's what that pattern of behavior tells me. She's living a lie. In addition, it's already come out that Tyler Boyer said she called him for the interview and she was dating Cabot Phillips. So she has integrated herself for 2 connections related to Charlie Kirk. So it's not by chance.
How did we not know about Erika Kirk's boyfriend, Cabot Phillips, that works for Daily Wire? This right here was in 2017, y'all. And guess when she met Charlie? Hold on. First off, a little Facebook memory. Check it out. 8 years ago. This is Charlie and Cabot. September of 2017. What do you know? September of 2017, the same time. Hold on. This is why this is important. Listen.
I'd say is when I lived out here, I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was.
As soon as people began digging into Erika's past before meeting Charlie Kirk, the question no longer became about a grieving widow, but about how Charlie might have been caught up in a real-life version of the Truman Show, and if everything he knew about Erika was a lie. But who's to say that lie ever stopped? What if it bore more fruits? Because according to information making rounds on the internet, there are whispers of an affair that continue between Erika and Cabot Phillips, even after Charlie came into the picture. On December 13, 2025, weeks after Charlie passed, Erika sat with Barry Weiss for an interview with CBS Network, where she famously claimed that she never dated for the 5 years that she lived in Manhattan. In other words, she was single for 5 years before her choice encounter with Charlie Kirk in 2018.
I was here for 5 years. I never dated here because I saw vicariously through my roommate how terrible it was. Somehow getting drinks was the replacement of having coffee.
Receipts, however, prove otherwise. A picture dated to September of 2017 proves that Cabot Phillips and Erika were dating, and this is barely 1 year before what is now believed to be a set-up meeting between her and Charlie Kirk. Even though Erika has tried to scrub her past as much as possible, on Wayback Machine, internet detectives were able to pull up this photo of Erika and Cabot Phillips taking painting lessons together. Cabot captions the post, "Yes, we are that couple that gets painting lessons together." It has also been exposed that Erika had a brief relationship with basketball player JT Massey from 2014 to 2015. According to sources, they debuted their relationship in October of 2014 by showing up together for a Fashion Week show in Arizona. Following that account, they auditioned for the TV show Amazing Race in 2015, but unfortunately, they did not make it into the cast. However, in the audition tape, Erika explicitly mentioned that her and Tyler were dating.
Hi, I'm JT Massey. I'm 25 years old from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm a minor league baseball player with the Colorado Rockies, and I'm going to be racing with my girlfriend.
Really handsome.
You look gorgeous. Are you fixing my... I got a little bacon. Baby, that's deep in there. Give them a cleavage. People want cleavage. Showcase it.
Sells, babe.
Sells. That's me.
That's against our religion.
It's not. It's within the confines of marriage.
According to receipts, despite their conflicting schedules, they continued seeing each other until 2016 before putting an end to things for good. Now let's go back to 2013. Before JT Massey came into the picture, Erika was reportedly in a relationship with pro basketball player Joshua Harrelson, who played for the Miami Heat back then. According to receipts, during their time together, Erika practically traveled around the world with Joshua to all the different cities his team played at. This included China, where they reportedly both lived together for several months. However, Erika claims that she was doing charity work in China, not living with her ex-boyfriend.
Back in 2013, Erika Kirk, or rather Erika Fronsby, because that's her maiden name, was dating a basketball player named Joshua Harrelson. Joshua Harrelson's Twitter handle is @BigGeorge55. That is a crazy Twitter handle. Anyways, how do I know this? How do I know that they dated? Well, despite Erika deleting all of her old posts and pictures and privating her old accounts, many people commented underneath her posts, and those comments underneath her posts are still visible on Twitter. For example, this tweet from November 11, 2013, at Erika Francvi at BigGeorge55. It's the best when it's like that. Everything is just practice until the one. There's also this tweet from July 24th of 2013 at Erika Francvi at BigGeorge55. This pic brought tears to my eyes. Amazing view, amazing life, and amazing couple.
In 2012, Erika was alleged to be dating an uncredited commercial actor who played her Southern gentleman love interest in a music video. While the actor remains largely unknown, his character was named Tyler, and he appeared alongside Erika in the country group Emerson Drive's music video for She's My Kind of Crazy.
Erika and Tyler are ziplining tonight, all for the benefit of the music video for My Kind of Crazy, because Erika is that kind of crazy, and she is perfect for the role.
I've never done this before, and I'm deathly afraid of heights.
You are?
Awkwardly, deathly mortified, afraid of heights. But
It's okay, it's fun.
We'll see what happens.
It's a lot of fun.
They told me they only go 20 miles an hour.
We'll see though.
But that does not include looking down. I'll survive, I promise you. I don't know what facial expressions I'll have.
Just don't let go, or else you'll fall.
I'm not allowed to let go, so I can only kick my feet and scream.
High five.
No. Okay, high five. I don't want to.
Initially, he appears to just be Erika's co-star. However, throughout the music video, he refers to Erika affectionately.
All right, baby, you ready? You have to go. Right when he goes. Go.
This timeline from 2012 to 2017 debunks Erika's claims that she never dated for 5 years before meeting Charlie Kirk in 2018. But hold on, because it gets even better. According to the receipts, even after she was introduced to Charlie Kirk by Tyler Bowyer, Erika allegedly continued dating. In 2019, she made an appearance on a reality television series called Summer House, and according to inside sources, she briefly pursued a love interest. Recently, one of Erika's co-stars on that show, Carl Radke, revealed that he was warned not to talk about Erika's appearance on Summer House, but he did anyway. Carl told Variety in an interview published on June 9th, "I remember it all. I didn't know she was Erika Kirk. She wasn't with Charlie Kirk back then. She was doing stuff in New York. I met her and her brunette friend, who was on the double date as well." Carl went on to say that he was interested in Erika's brunette friend Sydney. However, his friend Jordan was interested in Erika. He also claims that after Summer House, Erika and Jordan went on 2 more dates because he and Sydney were trying to set them up. If all of this happened in the window that Erika claims she never dated, it begs the question of what lengths of deception she is capable of. What happens when you tie all of this to the shocking revelation that in the last days before Charlie Kirk's unfortunate demise, he wanted to review his end-of-life documents? It is important to note that changes to this sort of document is highly unusual, unless during life-altering events like the addition of a child to a family or a divorce. And when you really start to go through Erika's own statements in the weeks following Charlie's absence, it seems like the latter was the case.
And there's something else that I learned that I hadn't shared. I actually learned this some time ago, but today feels like a good time to do so. And let me preface this with the fact that this came from Erika. So it is, of course, plausible, always plausible, that she lied. But I can confirm that she said it to multiple people. Not to me, but to multiple people. And I have evidence of that. In the weeks following Charlie's death, she shared with people that Charlie and her were due to sign updated end-of-life documents on September 15th.
According to Erika's own words, on the night before he left for UVU, Charlie, a 6 foot 5 inches tall man, slept in their daughter Gigi's bedroom. He also left very early, and Erika mentions that she didn't even get to kiss him goodbye.
I want you to have a good night's sleep. Go ahead and sleep in her room. And I'll turn the air down so it's nice and cozy in there. And I just want you to get a good night's sleep so you can be amazing tomorrow. And so Gigi and I stayed in our room. And that morning he woke up super early and he came into our bedroom, into the bathroom, because that's where his wedding ring was and his necklace. And he came in and he grabbed that. And then he left. I didn't even get to give him a kiss goodbye.
Erika mentioned that in May 2018, she had a chance encounter with Charlie Kirk at an airport during a pilgrimage with her mother to Israel. In her description, she saw Charlie in the snake of the ticket line, and he looked oddly familiar. Her mother, Lori Francvi, then encouraged her to introduce herself. However, she refused.
But just know that nothing is by mistake. Nothing.
I will never forget the time I was in Israel with my husband. Well, that was the second time, but the first time with my mother on a pilgrimage. And I was standing in the ticket line. And I remember looking behind me. And in the snake of the ticket line was a guy who looked very familiar. I had no idea who he was. And I told my mom, this guy looks so familiar. And as a typical mother, she said, go and say hi. No. We were late for our flight, and I'm not going to come off like a crazy person that's just weird. That ended up being Charlie. Nothing is by coincidence.
Fast forward to months down the line, Tyler Bowyer, who, according to Candace Owens, knew Erika's mother, Lori Francevy, and coordinated several business ventures with her, finally introduced Charlie to Erika. Indeed, nothing is by coincidence. The setup was staged to be an interview between Charlie and Erika in order to bring her on board with Turning Point, even though Erika herself mentions that she didn't need the job.
I met Erika for the first time at this office, Turning Point USA office.
So we met at the office opening, the Turning Point headquarters office opening, the first one, August 2018. And I had no idea what to expect because I was coming into the office from the standpoint of they were potentially going to hire me.
And I knew of Erika, I saw Erika, and we had a very brief meeting at the office. And then I had my first conversation with Erika.
And now there are whispers of an affair that continued between Erika and her last known relationship before Charlie Kirk, Cabot Phillips. He was reportedly circling around Turning Point and right after Charlie's demise, hosted a podcast titled How to Lead Like Charlie.
So Erika Kirk's ex is what? Taking over for Charlie Kirk? I'm sorry, are we supposed to pretend that this is normal? Because this is very odd to me. A lot of you guys had been commenting for me to look into Cabot Phillips. So apparently Cabot Phillips is Erika Kirk's ex-boyfriend. And he now is doing TPUSA How to Lead Like Charlie conferences, like at universities.
Insiders have reported that Charlie Kirk was always on the road. Appearances at the White House, debates from one state to another, flights back and forth for meetings with donors. What if all this time away gave Erika the opportunity to reignite an old flame in close proximity? Because now, whispers on the streets speak of a secret DNA test that Charlie Kirk allegedly had done. A test that reportedly resulted in that appointment to change his will. If this is true, then it changes the entire narrative of Charlie Kirk's life, because he believed that procreation ensured that we all have a stake in the future.
Well, you know, if you don't have kids, you don't really have a stake in the future of this country. And I just remember being very offended by that because I love this country so much and I definitely do have a stake in the future. Like I have young, nieces and nephews that I love to death. But
so if this is anywhere near the truth, then it not only betrays Charlie's legacy, it destroys the future he struggled so desperately to build. At the moment, this conclusion remains speculative. However, we would like to know what you think about it. It is evident that Charlie was betrayed by his inner circle, but could his wife have been part of that ruse? And if so, just how deep was he scarred?